Hello everyone. In this class, I am going to solve one more problem of bank reconciliation statement with unfavorable balance or overdraft. In my previous classes, I solved a problem with favorable balance, that is balance as per cash book and balance as per passbook. Please watch that classes first and proceed with this one, and I will provide the link in the description box. See here, what is unfavorable balance? See here, cash book debit, it means favorable balance. Cash book debit favorable balance means receipts are, see here, receipts, they are more than the payment. That one we will call it as a favorable balance. And cash book credit, this is debit, this is credit. Cash book credit unfavorable balance or overdraft. It means what? Here payment in the cash book, they are more than the receipts. So it is unfavorable balance or overdraft. Like that in the passbook, credit balance means favorable balance, means deposits, they are more than the withdrawals. In the same way, passbook debit balance means what? Unfavorable balance or overdraft. Means what? Withdrawals they are, or payments, they are more than the deposits. Okay, this is about favorable and unfavorable balance. Now let's see the problem. See here, on March 31st, 2024, Rakesh had an overdraft of rupees 8,000 as shown by his cash book. Okay, next, checks amounting to rupees 2,000, it had been paid in by him but were not collected by the bank. Second one, he issued checks of rupees 800 which were not presented to the bank for payment. He issued the checks but the supplier he has not presented to the bank for payment. Next one, there was a debit in his passbook of rupees 60 for interest and rupees 100 for bank charges. Means in the passbook, bank debited rupees 60 and rupees 100, but Rakesh is not aware of this transaction, means there is no entry in the cash book. Now question will arise, how we have to solve the bank reconciliation statement in the case of unfavorable balance or overdraft. In the favorable balance, what we used to do? First step is we used to record the transactions in the cash book as well as in the passbook. And if in the problem, if they give balance as per cash book, then we used to check the effect on passbook. And if they give the balance as per passbook, we used to check the effect on cash book. Just exactly the opposite. Okay, in this way we used to solve the problems in case of favorable balance. And what about in the unfavorable balance? In unfavorable balance, two steps are same, but in the third step, means first step is we need to record the transaction, second one comparison of cash book and passbook, and third step is effect on same book, means that is mentioned in the problem. Here they mention in the problem the overdraft of cash book, overdraft by his cash book. So we have to check the effect on cash book only, not the passbook. And if they given the problem as favorable balance and balance as per cash book, then we used to check the effect on passbook. But here they have given the overdraft of cash book, means we have to check the effect on cash book only. Means what is the rule? Cash book increases, cash book balance increasing, we need to add, and cash book balance decreasing, we need to deduct. See here, if the cash book balance is increasing, add, and cash book balance decreasing, we need to deduct. Okay, now we will solve the problem. See, first what we have to do, overdraft as per cash book, that is rupees 8,000. In the outer column we have to write down, that is rupees 8,000. And next one, second transaction is, that is our first transaction. See here, checks amounting to rupees 2,000 had been paid in by him but were not collected by the bank. But they were not collected by the bank. It means what? It is nothing but check deposited by Rakesh, but that is not yet collected or charged by the bank. What is the first step? First step is check deposited, means in the cash book. In the receipt side, means in the debit side, we have to enter the transaction, that is check deposited. And what about passbook? Bank, that is not yet collected or charged by the bank. Means there is no entry in the deposit side of the passbook, means credit side of the passbook. Now make the comparison. Here in the cash book check deposited means receipt side, means the cash book balance is more compared to the passbook. Now effect on which book? Here they have given in the problem unfavorable balance or overdraft. Means what? Overdraft of cash book, means we have to check the effect on cash book only, same book. In the case of unfavorable balance, but in the case of favorable balance, we have to take the opposite book. If they given in the problem cash book, means we have to check the effect on passbook. But in the unfavorable balance, we have to check the effect on same book that is mentioned in the problem. Here they mentioned in the problem cash book overdraft, means we have to check the effect on cash book only. Remember this point. Okay, see the effect on cash book, check deposited, means their balance is increasing. Balance is increasing. Increasing means what? We have to add. Okay, see here, check deposited but not yet collected by the bank, that is rupees 2,000. Write down in the inner column. Fine. Okay, I hope this point is clear to you all. Next one, second one, he issued check of rupees 800 which were not presented to the bank for payment. Which were not presented for the payment means what? Rakesh issued the check of rupees 800 to any supplier. Okay, but which were not presented. The supplier, he has not presented to the bank for payment. First step is record the transactions in the cash book as well as in the passbook. Issued check means in the cash book payment side, check issued. And which were not presented to the bank for payment. In the passbook, in the debit side, means in the withdrawal side, there is no entry. Second one is comparison of cash book and passbook. Here in the passbook no entry, but in the payment side, in the cash book check issued, means what? Here cash book balance is less compared to the passbook because Rakesh is issuing the check, means there is a decrease in the cash balance of Rakesh. Fine. Now check the effect on cash book only, not passbook. Here check issued means there is a decrease in the cash balance. Decrease means we need to deduct this transaction. See here, check issued but not presented for payment, that is rupees 800. Write down in the inner column. Fine. Next one, third transaction. There was a debit in his passbook of rupees 60 for interest and rupees 100 for bank charges. There was a debit in his passbook, means in Rakesh passbook, of rupees 60 for interest and 100 for bank charges. But here Rakesh is not aware of this transaction. Bank directly debited rupees 60 for interest and rupees 100 for bank charges, means 160 they debited in the passbook of Rakesh. First step is record the transaction. There was a debit in his passbook, means passbook debit side interest and bank charges, and in the cash book he is not aware of the transaction. He doesn't know they deducted rupees 60 and 100, so there is no entry in the cash book. Second step is comparison of cash book and passbook. Here there is no entry in the cash book, means there is no change in the balance of the cash book compared to the passbook, means passbook balance is less than cash book. Now effect on third step is check the effect on cash book. Check the effect on cash book. Check the effect on cash book only. Okay. So here the effect of cash book means here there is no change in the balance, means passbook balance is less compared to the cash book, means cash book balance is more. Fine, means more, means cash balance is increasing, more or increasing, means we have to add this transaction. See here, interest and bank charges debited by bank, that is rupees 160. Okay, here, yes, here we have finished the problem. See here, overdraft as per cash book, that is rupees 8,000, and we have to add 2,160, that is 2,160. Now add 2,160 and rupees 8,000, that is rupees 10,160. Now less check issued but not presented for payment, that is rupees 800. See here, we need to deduct 800 from 10,160. So 9,360 is our what? Balance as per passbook. Okay, so see here, 1 minute. Yes, balance as per passbook, that is rupees 9,360. Okay, I hope this problem is clear to you all. Just you need to check whether the balance given in the problem favorable or unfavorable. Favorable means we have to check the effect on the opposite book. If they given the balance as per the cash book, we have to check the effect on passbook. But in the unfavorable balance problems, if they given in the problem overdraft or unfavorable balance as per the cash book, then we have to check the effect on cash book only, same book. Okay, so remember these point and solve the problem. Okay, if you have any doubts, please leave a comment. Thank you.